Magic Kingdom is celebrating 50 years of creating magic, but our list today is pretty tragic. Could it be that the most popular park in Disney World has the worst food? Hey everybody, it's Chris for AllEars TV and AllEars.net. Today we're talking about the worst restaurants in Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom as decided by you. We pulled these ratings straight from AllEars.net to find out which restaurants we should try to avoid in the Magic Kingdom. Your pick for the fourth worst restaurant in Magic Kingdom with a rating of 6.88 is Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe. Serving up your typical fast food fare, Cosmic Ray's offers quick service dining on the lower end of the Disney World food pricing and apparently quality. It's retro futuristic decor and free entertainment while you dine, courtesy of legendary animatronic alien lounge lizard Sunny Eclipse, definitely makes this a spot worth seeing, even if you're not thrilled about the food offerings, which consists of burgers, hot dogs, and, you guessed it, chicken strips.
M. Tomushak's Disney said, "You really can't go wrong with Cosmic Ray's in my opinion. Burger was a typical Disney burger. They also have a foot-long chili dog. Do I need to say more? A lot of indoor space to chill out in the AC while eating lunch is also a plus."
Magic Kingdom is not my favorite park in the world for food. So with that kind of low bar in mind, I actually do like Cosmic Ray's, and mostly because of Sunny Eclipse.
Aww. This does make me a little sad because I adore Sunny Eclipse, but the food is pretty average. It's just classic theme park food, but I do think it's worth a trip to go in there, get some french fries, maybe some plastic cheese, and listen to the sweet, sweet sounds of Sunny Eclipse.
This restaurant is designed for high volume, so it's a spot you can count on if you're hangry on a super busy Magic Kingdom day. There's tons of stage-side seating indoors, and during non-COVID times, there's a well-stocked Fixins bar that increases the appeal and will definitely upgrade the plain burger you're going to get served here. Right now, you can request these toppings when you pick up your order. And again, there's more to this place than the okay food. A reviewer named Kimberly Cabrera said, "Honestly, I'm not sure why I like this place as much as I do. The food is very basic, nothing spectacular. I guess the atmosphere is what does it for me. Being and eating in Tomorrowland is always a treat."
They recently switched up the plant-based food offering at this restaurant, getting rid of the Sloppy Joe, which kind of had the consistency of ground-up pencil erasers, but the sauce was really delicious, so I kept ordering it. They added instead an Impossible Burger, which, love it or hate it, you know exactly what you're gonna get with that. But watching Sunny Eclipse's show never gets old and is hands down the reason to eat at Cosmic Ray's.
And this is what pretty much everyone says. A reviewer named Nurse Disney said, "Our family is split. My 12-year-old picks this as her must-eat restaurant every trip, only because she loves Sunny Eclipse so much. The rest of us suffer through the food."
You're not going to get the best of the best food here. However, if you need to take a break, get a little bit of air conditioning, and keep the kids entertained, it's definitely worth hitting it up after the initial lunch rush.
The pros. The Sunny Eclipse show runs on a loop from open to close, so you might even catch it a few times while you're eating. This place is designed for high volume, and they really crank out the food here fast. As Magic Kingdom quick service spots go, there's a lot of indoor seating here, making it a safe bet for getting out of the sun for a while. The cons? This is a fast food restaurant. If that's not what you're looking for, you should probably skip it. We love Sunny Eclipse, but between his show and the cacophony of families eating and enjoying themselves, this is not a Magic Kingdom Zen retreat. Yes, the food comes out quickly once you order it, but the lines to place your order can get long. We recommend taking advantage of mobile order anywhere it's offered, but especially here. Your pick for the third worst restaurant in Magic Kingdom with a rating of 5.90 is Diamond Horseshoe.
Is that even a restaurant still? I haven't been to the Diamond Horseshoe since I was very little, and it had a show to go with it with saloon girls. So I'd like them to bring that back if they want me to weigh in.
Yes, this used to be a spot where you could enjoy live entertainment while you dined, but the saloon show closed in 2003, and some people like Molly just can't let it go after almost 20 years later. And ever since, this Magic Kingdom classic has been searching awkwardly for an identity, flip-flopping from table service to quick service and back again a number of times over the years. It started opening seasonally as a table service restaurant offering advanced dining reservations just a few years ago. Currently, it acts as overflow seating for the all-you-care-to-enjoy dinners served at Liberty Tree Tavern, so don't be surprised if you end up seated in the Diamond Horseshoe even though you've made a reservation for Liberty Tree.
I just took my friends to eat at Liberty Tree Tavern, and I was really excited when they sat us in Diamond Horseshoe in one of those little box seat areas next to the stage. It's beautiful in there, and I definitely think it's confused people over the years how often they've changed it. This place really doesn't have an identity. I say start serving some really good barbecue and fixins, have somebody write a brand new show, and give Diamond Horseshoe the revival it deserves.
Mary W. said, "We enjoyed the meal here. It's served family style. You can often get a seat here instead of Liberty Tree when the park is busy. The salad and cornbread is very good."
I've actually never eaten at Diamond Horseshoe specifically because I've heard so many bad things about it. Maybe I will try it one day, especially now that I live here, but I'm not expecting much.
And this is how most people perceive Diamond Horseshoe, because there have been times when the food here was really bad. A reviewer named 45 Stout J said, "This is not a good place to eat at all. There are so many other places to eat in Magic Kingdom than Diamond Horseshoe." It's really sad to see this place fall between the cracks since it has so much potential. People have had good meals here in the past, with reviewers like ICG saying, "We enjoyed a nice midday Thanksgiving meal here. It is served family style. The food was great." Here's hoping we see Diamond Horseshoe making a comeback. The pros: the Old West saloon theming, complete with a stage and footlights, and an antique player piano make us long for a meal themed along with the decor. If you make a reservation for Liberty Tree Tavern and are seated in Diamond Horseshoe, at least you know the food will be good. Then again, if you made your reservation for Liberty Tree, it's very possible you'll be disappointed being seated in a restaurant different from the one you reserved in, even if you're eating the same food. Several of your reviews mentioned the cast members here provided you with exceptional service, with a reviewer named MarLL55 saying, "Our waiter was very nice and very attentive." From that, it went downhill. The cons? Raise your hand if you've passed this spot a million times as you passed from Liberty Square to Frontierland and assumed it was just a decorative facade. Some of your reviews said the food here was actually bad. With inconsistency like this, it's no wonder this place made your worst list. Right now, you can't even order a meal that complements the environment. Your food will be themed to the restaurant next door, and if the novelty of that isn't exciting you, you and your family may be disappointed if seated there. The second worst restaurant in Magic Kingdom, according to your reviews, with a rating of 5.60, is Tortuga Tavern. Another baffling spot, but this time with less history and theming. This is a quick service outpost which has struggled over the years to find its identity.
Brian W. said, "They messed this place up. It was overflow from Pecos Bills with almost the same menu, but now it's turkey leg, brisket, hot dog, or hot dog with brisket on it. They could do a lot with this location, and they should. There are other places close by that are much better."
Tortuga Tavern, when it's open, is kind of just like a hodgepodge of random snacks that didn't belong on any other menus. You want a pepper jack pretzel? Head to Tortuga. You want a turkey leg? Scoot on over to Tortuga Tavern.
This is another location that might benefit from a menu overhaul. It's great real estate across from Pirates of the Caribbean, and even back when they were serving the same menu as Pecos Bills, people said they enjoyed it as an alternative environment to that, even with the same food. Though a reviewer named Jason V said, "Very limited selection and food isn't very good." At least it seemed better than in years past when they offered a full menu that was unique to that location. You told us it was really bad, with a reviewer named ClayAlex02 saying, "No, no, and no." I so wanted to like this place, but it was a huge disappointment. It needs an overhaul before too many people try it and run the other way.
I feel like when I'm in Magic Kingdom, I tend to forget Tortuga Tavern even exists. This one is definitely a skip for me. If I'm gonna eat in Adventureland, I'm gonna step over into Frontierland and grab food from Pecos Bill.
The pros. At the end of Adventureland, just before you reach Frontierland, this area could benefit from a really delicious quick service restaurant. Let's hope when it reopens that they'll try again with this spot. One thing you can say for a restaurant with a bad reputation is that it will likely be less busy than places where people know the food is good. The most recent menu included the world-famous giant turkey leg. While it might be polarizing, it's definitely iconic and an important Disney food to know how to locate. The cons? It's likely that every time you've walked by this location over the years, it's had a different menu or wasn't open at all. It's often only open when the parks are very busy. Even at its best, nobody raved about the food here. At worst, you said it was inedible. Let's get some good food in this spot and open it up. I'll throw an idea out there. Tortuga's World of Dole Whip. Nuff said. And your pick for the #1 worst restaurant in all of Magic Kingdom with a rating of 5.5 is Tomorrowland Terrace. We are so going to sound like a broken record here, but this episode is making us realize that Magic Kingdom really is the island of misfit restaurants. This location in particular has a confusing history since the Tomorrowland Terrace name originally belonged to the real estate that Cosmic Rays now inhabits, so even its name is secondhand. Okay, see if you can follow me here. Cosmic Rays used to be called Tomorrowland Terrace, but now Tomorrowland Terrace is the name of that open-air but covered quick service restaurant that you walk by when you take the shortcut from Main Street to Tomorrowland to the right of the main Tomorrowland Bridge. Right now, it's acting as a temporary home for many items from the Columbia Harbor House menu, the quick service seafood restaurant located in Liberty Square, which is currently being used as an overflow queue for Peter Pan's flight in Fantasyland. Any questions?
Carolyn said, just okay. I like fried food, but they only have 4 things on the menu and pretend they have many things, but it's just different combinations of fried fish, shrimp, and chicken. Literally, fish and chicken, chicken and shrimp, etc. with every possible combination. It's nice to have a choice, but would rather have variety.
Okay, the salad here is my favorite plant-based quick service meal in Magic Kingdom right now. It has apples and chickpeas and candied walnuts, and I always order a side of fries with it because this place has the most magical condiments bar right now. Everything's pre-packaged, but they've got tartar sauce, cocktail sauce, barbecue sauce, honey mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, whatever you want. And I always grab barbecue sauce and eat it with my fries.
As it stands right now with Columbia Harbor House food, there's not really much to complain about. You can get some delicious fish and chips or a lobster roll and sit outside with a perfect view of Cinderella Castle.
It does have incredible views of Cinderella Castle, and it's great you can find good food right now, even if it's acting as a temporary location for another more popular restaurant's menu. An anonymous reviewer said, just ate here on our last day. The food was great and the hush puppies were delicious. I could have made a meal out of them alone. It sounds like it's worth stopping by this place right now, but because it's a temporary improvement, we can't speak for what happens once Columbia Harbor House reopens. And it's important to point out that the current menu is getting better reviews than usual because it's a temporary transplant from another restaurant that people really like. In the past, they served your standard burgers and chicken strips along with more unique items like a buffalo chicken salad and Asian chicken lettuce wraps. Keep an eye on AllEars.net for all the latest updates as Columbia Harbor House reopens and this spot gets a new menu of its own.
Tomorrowland Terrace is only open on select days right now, so if you happen to be in the park on a weekend, make sure to go and pick it up because right now it is truly one of the best quick service options that you can get in Magic Kingdom.
The pros. Cinderella Castle is right in front of you when you dine here. When this place has good food like it does right now, its out-of-the-way location and bad reputation means you can usually find seating pretty easily and your food will come out faster than some of the busier quick-service locations in Magic Kingdom. If you're a fan of Columbia Harbor House or fried seafood in general, you'll love this place right now. The cons? We have no idea what the menu will be like here when Columbia Harbor House reopens. We hope that the powers that be will see that people respond to this location when there's quality food being served, and hope this is reinvented right along with the last 2 restaurants on the list. While the seating area is covered, which is great for when it rains, all of the seating here is open air, so you won't be enjoying any air conditioning while eating here. Even though people seem to love the food right now, if you don't love fried chicken strips or fish, and you don't feel like a salad, this is probably not going to be your jam. And that does it for your list of the worst restaurants in Magic Kingdom. What did you think of this list? Did your favorite restaurant make it on this list, or did you feel like the actual worst restaurant was overlooked by your fellow viewers? Head over to AllEars.net to leave your reviews for everything Disney parks related. Hotels, restaurants, rides, and more. You have the power to change this list right now by leaving your own review, and who knows, your opinion may be included in a future episode. And if you like this video, please click that thumbs up. Be sure to stay tuned to All Ears TV and AllEars.net for more Disney news. Follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. New to the channel? Check out our other All Ears videos right here. And please subscribe to AllEars.net. That's down here. And when you do, clang that little notification bell so you immediately get notified when we post a new video. This is Chris for All Ears TV. See you next time.